y'all. My name is Ariani, and in this channel, we explore the realms of beauty, self-empowerment, and things that interest me creatively. So welcome, and I'm so glad that you are here with me in on this time. In this time. So welcome. Feel free to grab a cup of water, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee if it's in the morning, or if you drink coffee at night. You know what? That's none of my business. So welcome. So today I will be your guide into how not to let your emotions from letting you show up creatively. And in this case it will be YouTube. So like how not to let your emotions like stop you from being great on YouTube. And this is like such a really big deal, because if you want to share your gifts, if you have a business, if you want to just be seen and share your story with the world on YouTube, and also if you want to do this as work, it is important that we address this. And I came up with this idea. I was inspired to share this because I've been on YouTube for quite a while, and there were moments in my journey where I will like reach milestones and I will like get monetized. I got monetized and then I got demonetized because I didn't upload for months at a time. And one of my biggest blocks was that I was not consistent with what I was uploading. And I have to say that it's one of the reasons was my emotional state and my energy. Like there was a lot of times that I just couldn't keep up with what I felt were the demands of just being here on YouTube. However, I can say, and as you may see, and if you go through my channel, that I have been uploading quite consistently for the past couple of months. And I've definitely been doing some work, and I've definitely been doing some things differently. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to share the things that have helped me as a person that is highly sensitive, that gets extremely overwhelmed by things, and let her emotions. And when I'm talking about emotions, I'm talking about the stories that we put to our emotions, because having emotions on itself is a very neutral experience. But I feel like the stories that we put to the emotions that we feel, that's when it can hinder us from like reaching that goal, reaching that milestone of becoming like more consistent with your YouTube channel and just showing love to your YouTube channel and to the people that are here to just experience or give, and are here to benefit from what you have to say and what you have to share. So this video is specifically for that type of person, right? That type of person that is sensitive. And actually, I also have to say this, definitely this video was definitely inspired by somebody. I was watching a video of this other YouTuber, and like a person commented like, oh, I want to be consistent on YouTube, but I'm really sensitive. And then the creator was like, well, like she said it very respectfully, but she said and I'm paraphrasing, but she said, oh, you have to have like thick skin to be in these platforms. And in some way, yes, I have to agree, but in another way, I have to also say that I mean, I haven't really experienced any negativity when it comes to being on this platform. And I have to say that is because I've built my, like, I've called upon a soul group that is really genuine, because it is, we're meeting up in kind of like the same interest and kind of like the same topics and things that I love. So I don't think I'm necessarily going to be attracting people that are not necessarily attracted to those things. So I just wanted to say that I think it is possible, because I am proof that it's possible for you to be sensitive and for you to also be emotional and still show up. And do your videos and just be your best self. So I said that because, I thought, why not? Let me show you, let me bring you up to where I'm at and where I've been and why I got to this point. So how to get consistent or stay consistent with YouTube when you are a very emotional or highly emotional person. Number one that I've noticed for me is to have physical practices in place. Now, when you are a creative person, a lot of creativity, especially when it comes to these spaces, or if you do videos like me where it's like I'm channeling information and I'm channeling information on like finding solutions and things like that, I'm a lot of times being in my head. So I noticed that if you are a creator which is here just finding solutions and looking up for solutions and just always using your mind, it is important for you to have physical practices. And physical practices that are calming to the nervous system specifically. So I found a physical practice such as stretching to be really good for me. So every night before, not every night, but I try to my best to implement it, especially when I feel like I'm about to get burned out. I'm like, I need to get inside of my body. I need to feel my body. So whenever I feel like that, instead of just like continue to be in my head trying to find a solution, or after I found a solution, I try to get myself back in the body again. So it is important for you to find practices that get you back in the body. Some of my favorite practices, again, like I mentioned, stretching, qigong, light exercising. I cannot do like HIIT workouts and stuff like that. No. I also like mild walking. So just find a practice that gets you into the physical body, one that works for you. Okay. Number 2 is to use I wrote down, use the power of imagination and visualization. So I've recently, because let's talk about emotions and like how you might feel, and like some emotions that you might feel are the emotions of like, I'm not good enough, I'm not getting a lot of views. So you might feel like a deep sadness, and sometimes even like for me it's like when because I love this, like I love just talking. I get extremely joyous. So I also have to find ways to calm myself down so that my nervous system doesn't feel like it's about to go fight in the fight or flight response. So like again, it's finding those tools that are going to help you. And I found that using the power of like imagination, so like for example, I often just close my eyes and get out of try to get out of my head by visualizing, like for example, consistency, and visualizing myself just being here, bringing myself to the present moment. There's a lot of visualization and imagination videos online. I really love the ones that are out there about meeting your future self. So again, that has helped me stay consistent with my YouTube channel. And yeah, it's a great tool to use, especially if you're emotional, because just finding that reference point, like somebody else, when you're not there yet, it's like so helpful. So again, the previous tool is for you. It's a tool that you can do yourself, and then the second tool, until you master it, you can definitely use other people that have share those tools with you. Number 3, I came up with the term like YouTube hangover. So I noticed like about myself that every time that I would like upload a video, I would feel like this sense of like sadness or like anxiety, and I just coined the term YouTube hangover to like describe that feeling. And imagine like if you if you are doing a video, and then after you do the video and you upload it, you feel like a hangover, then that's not gonna really feel like a good incentive to keep on doing those videos. So something that I created for myself is just after I finish a video and I completed a video, is to immediately go into self-care, immediately give myself a lot of compassion, try not to overwork myself, try not to tell myself you could have done this, you could have done that, but instead I look at, okay, this is what I can improve, this is what I want to add. Again, is from a very compassionate place. So like when you have that YouTube hangover, such as in like real life, like the next day, you know, if it's a hangover, you're gonna go into self-care, get a soup, drink probably a Tylenol. So with YouTube hangover, you're gonna go like, you know, just try to nurture that creative side of you. Try to nurture that creative side of you. Look for other things to just take care of that emotional, you know, health after that video was completed. 4 is to come to understand that YouTube is a marathon and not a race. And I initially heard this phrase from Think Media. They have been in YouTube for many years, and they give out really good gems. But in the last few weeks, I've definitely taken that and embodied that my work, or whenever I'm putting videos online, it's not like I just did it to be done. It's like a marathon. So you have to pace yourself, take care of yourself, and know that the work is not truly done. These are kind of like mini projects, right? Every video is a mini project, but the whole point, especially if you want to have this, like if you want to be a creator, a YouTube creator, you have to like take it as a marathon and know that, you know, like every week, at least for me, I'm committed right now to just like every week, just, you know, uploading that video, but also just like taking care of myself, you know, pacing myself just so that I don't burn myself out. Okay, number 5 is to like even for this video, I noticed that again, when I'm being emotional, a lot of times it's just the stories that I'm telling, whether it is, oh my God, this video is gonna blow up. Oh my God. This video is not gonna get a lot of views, you know, and I'm not gonna say that I don't think about those things, but thinking about those things is kind of like a catch-22 situation. And I don't really want to rely on those external metrics because that's something that you cannot control. So, however, something that I do like to prepare myself and just to show up, even if it's just like, you know, for one person that is watching this video, I want to show up to the best of my ability, and I want to show up, you know, just being my best self for the person that actually needs, you know, the help, and the person that is listening to me for all this time. So, not every single time, but I've developed a habit that every single time that I'm gonna be here and just you know, do a video, I watch like motivational videos. I am a person that thrives on just positive environments, positive feedback, and I'm in a way kind of like highly influential, and that can have like that can be really bad, but that can also be really good. Like, think about it. If you can like get easily influenced to like just like if a person can easily influence your mood in a bad way, you can also get easily influenced in a good way. So, and something since I can control that, again, what I do is I watch, like, I have like my list of motivational videos that I enjoy and that I know get me pumped up. And get me like they pour a lot of like good energy into me, and like, you know, they help me, you know, vibrate at a certain like motivational frequency, or like that level of like frequency that I want to be at. So I definitely also use like motivational videos like before I get here. And you know, I've said a lot of things just about YouTube, but you can use these tools and techniques and any type of like work that you have to do, and you feel like your emotions are getting on the way of like you showing up, and you knowing that you like want to show up and this is what you want to do. So yeah, it's also about like finding those tools and resources that work for you. Again, these are some tools and resources that work for me as a person that is highly sensitive, as a person that kind of have like a tender heart, and as a person that cares honestly about what I do, that cares about what I share and my message and the people that listen to me. So yeah. Okay, I think that was that transmission, and the message is clear. So thank you so much for staying with me throughout this video. And if you want to work with me in one-on-one services, I offer 2 services, and you can check those services out on my Square site, which is arianinoeli.square. I put the site right here, and it will also be linked in my description box. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.